guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. I have been asking away on my Instagram for everybody to ask me, well, anything really. So basically what I'm going to do is go through those and answer the questions on here. If you want to be made aware of when I next do one of these videos so that you can join in and make it a bit more interactive as well, my Instagram is just here, and there is also a link in the description to take you straight to my page. So I've got quite a few here. I'm just thinking if I can get them in some kind of order. Let's start with the easiest one. How old are you? I am 20 and I will be 21 this December. This one here is cute. What makes you the happiest? Now, I feel like there's a number of ways that I could attack this question. I could go with like family, friends, boyfriend, or I could go with like dog, food, Netflix. Depends how seriously and how deeply I want to take this question, but I feel like both of those options have just answered that. Okay, Netflix recommendations. Let's have a think. I watched Dead to Me. That was really good. I feel like the storyline keeps twisting along that one. I feel like if you watch the advert of that, you kind of get a chick flick vibe. And there is like a hint of that, but I think a lot of people would enjoy that programme. What else have I been watching? Cheer. I have binged that probably about 4 times. I love that show so much, and if I just want some noise in the background, that's always the go-to show that I put on. And let's have a check on my Netflix actually. See what I have been watching, because I'm definitely missing some things. It's not really like a new programme, but I loved Orange is the New Black. I also watched Too Hot to Handle. That was just cringy. It was good though. Bit of trash TV. I love that. And then I've been watching all the Blue Planet documentary animal series, things like that, because I have a bit of a soft spot for David Attenborough, it has to be said. What made you get into video editing and vlogging? So, I remember years ago, probably like, I don't know, 8 years ago maybe, something like that, I don't know. I was young. I was still in high school, and I had a webcam at the top of my laptop, and I thought that that was enough to make YouTube videos. I started a little channel there. Nothing really happened, nothing really took off, and obviously all the videos weren't edited, were really badly recorded, and so those are all deleted now. But I kind of have always wanted to do this for a very long time. It's kind of only recently that I have pushed people's opinions aside and just done something that I wanted to do, no matter if I thought people were going to take the mick or anything like that. I've just gone for what I wanted to do. In regards to video editing, I had an old job where some of that role meant that I had to do a bit of video editing, and I just kind of had to teach myself for work, and then I really enjoyed it and wanted to do more of it, and also I was not in a very happy workplace, so once I had left there I wouldn't have had any reason to do video editing unless I continued with the YouTube dream that I had ages ago. So basically I just brought all that stuff together, created a YouTube channel, and brought some good equipment so that I'm not just recording on a laptop webcam. Okay, what's your favourite ever takeaway? Ooh. I think takeaway is gonna have to be a Chinese. I do really love a Chinese. food in general, I feel like I'd be choosing between Zizzy's and Nando's. And I know that you can get takeaway for both of those things, but I immediately think of those as restaurants. Right, what is your dream job? Now, I thought I was in my dream job a few months ago, and then like I mentioned earlier, I was in a really unhappy workplace, so then I just moved to kind of any availability job-wise that I could find. So that was as a digital marketing apprentice, but because of the people there, I really didn't want to carry on with that, because the environment was just terrible. So I have had like a complete 180 within my career, and I'm now in the travel industry, which has always been kind of interesting to me, and I've always loved the thought of that. However, I never actually thought that I would end up there. So yeah, I don't know whether I actually see myself going back to digital marketing just because of everything that I had to deal with, but that's what I would have said a while ago. Before that, when I was in high school or college, I was thinking professional dancer. But I do also think that dancing is a hard field to get into. There's a lot of people who want to go after all of the same work positions, and I don't feel like there's that many out there for like amount of people versus amount of jobs. I feel like the balance is out. There's a lot more people wanting to go for these jobs that there's not as many as. I don't even know if that was English. Did that make sense? I feel like also having a YouTube channel and not having the dream or aspiration to really kind of make something out of this would be lying to myself. Obviously I do this for fun. Like I mentioned earlier, it means that I don't have to stop recording, editing and all of that process, which I really enjoy. But yeah, if something were to come out of this channel, like, I would be a very happy girl. Let's be real, everyone realises how much money can be made out of YouTube when you look at like Zoella, Tanya Burr, Alfie Days. All of those kind of people have really done well out of this. So that's not kind of what I'm expecting from this. But let's put it this way, if it happened, I'm not going to turn it down. Biggest fear? Spiders. Who was your first celebrity crush? Ooh. I can't think of which happened first between High School Musical and JLS. So I'm not sure which would have been officially first, but it's either Zac Efron as Troy Bolton or Aston Marigold from JLS. I don't know which came first. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? That's a tough one because I'd like quite a few, to be honest. Probably invisibility, so I can just kind of creep round and do whatever I want, where I want, and nobody's gonna pull me up on it. I feel like the other one that I was choosing between was being able to literally like snap my fingers and be anywhere in the world. You know what, I changed my mind. I'm going with that one purely because I could snap my fingers and be in like Barbados. That would be beautiful. Imagine just a long weekend in Barbados. Whoop, gone. What fashion trend do you wish would go away? I feel like I'm choosing between two again. I'm terrible with these questions. I can't just come up with one answer, but I am choosing between two again. It is either skin coloured leggings, So, you know, when you're like walking in a shop and somebody has skin coloured leggings on and you have to kind of do a double take, like, are they naked? Are they naked in this shop? Like, that, I hate that. I will never ever wear skin coloured leggings. And also, low-rise jeans. Who wants to wear low-rise jeans? Unless you're like this thin, I don't know anyone who wants to wear low-rise jeans. The higher the waist, the better. It covers up everything I don't want to be seen. How long have you been dancing for, and which dance school did you train at? So, I have been dancing since the age of 3. So, that's a total of like 17 years. I have moved around dance schools. I started at a very technical ballet dance school. Can't remember the names for the life of me. Obviously it was 17 years ago, so they could all be closed by now, but it was very balletically trained, and so I did like some ballet exams while I was very little. And then I've just kind of been hopping a couple of times through different dance schools, but I am now with the Supreme Showgirls, who also have the side academy of the Supreme Stars, so kind of like both of those. And yeah, such a lovely family environment, and we're all doing a quiz on Zoom tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. If you did want to find out more about the Supreme groups, then I will link everything down below as well, because they also do like events and different things like that, so you can get a lovely gorgeous showgirl walking around your event doing a dance for you and maybe handing out champagne or something along those lines. So yeah, check them out. What animal would you want to be reincarnated as? I think that would have to be a panda bear. I adore them so much, and their clumsiness reminds me of myself. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Ooh. I've got a couple, again, shock. So I've got a couple. I would go to Pig Beach in Barbados and swim with all the adorable little piggies. I would love to go to Rio de Janeiro during carnival season. I would love to go and see the Northern Lights, so probably Iceland. I would also like to do the Blue Lagoon there as well, so that one would be quite good. Oh my god, how could I forget? I also really want to go to Japan. I have not been yet, but I think it's something that's going to be in the pipeline. I can't believe I forgot that one. I've wanted to go to Japan for like ever. Yeah, but me and my boyfriend, we are hoping to see whether next year will allow us to go to Japan. That was the plan, really. Japan 2021, that was going to be sorted, all done and dusted. Obviously with everything that's going on right now, I don't know if that's going to be possible. I also know that the Olympics have been pushed to 2021 and they're being held in Japan as well. So I don't know if it's going to end up being like super expensive, because people think that we're going to see the Olympics, but and then if we miss that time of year, will we be in like rainy season, or I don't know, a lot of things to think about. But we might still do it. We're definitely going to take a look into it, but we might have to push that back to 2022. Who knows? But yeah, Japan is definitely one at the top of the list. I've also been asked what's on your bucket list. I'm not even too sure that I have a bucket list really. I just kind of know that I want to travel as much as I can, see as much of the world as I can, experience new cultures, societies, different things like that. And apart from that, I think my overall goal is to just be happy, have my own house one day, have a loving family, maybe a nice car. But I feel like that's just kind of standard for everybody. So I'm not actually too sure that I have a bucket list. I just kind of want to enjoy life. Is that really cheesy? I don't know. I feel like that's the cheesiest thing I've ever said, but we'll go with that one. Okay. There's one question which I am wanting to save till last. Just want to make sure that I've got the majority of my questions, or made sure that I've answered a question even if it's been duplicated by somebody else, like I'd have answered 2 questions in one kind of thing. Alright, I'm going to go with the last question now, which is, can we meet your dog? Of course you can meet my dog, and I will go and get her now. Here we are. Turn this way. Turn, turn, turn. That's a good girl. Let's move a little closer, because you're only a small bean, aren't you? You're a small baby. That's a good girl. So this is Paris. She was a rescue dog. We've had her for 4 years now, I think it is. Oh, come on, you're falling out of frame, girl. Oh, lovely kisses, thank you. Big yawn. Okay. Yeah, so this is Paris. As you can probably tell by the ears, she is majority French Bulldog. She does also have a tiny little bit of pug in her as well. And yeah, this is my baby girl. I love her so much. She's my bestie. Come on, let's give you a close-up. Close-up. Hey, there we go. Who's that? Okay, I'll put you back down now because I can tell that she's really not impressed. But there you go, that is my little baby girl, Paris. In between the time that I had used the Instagram questions in a video and the point that I'm at now in actually editing the video together, I've been asked a few more, and I thought it would be nice to just quickly hop on and answer those as well. So the first one is, how are you finding lockdown? Horrible. I hate it so much. Some days are definitely better than others, but it is fair to say that I am definitely on an emotional roller coaster. What has lockdown taught you about yourself? Probably that I can do more than what I thought I could. So at each government announcement of lockdown being continued, I have always said I can't do this. I've always kind of gone into a meltdown. And then 3 weeks later, I'm looking forward to the next government announcement, and I have actually done it. Another thing is also that I can be quite creative. So to pass the time during lockdown, I've tried embroidery. Obviously, I've been doing some of my videos. I've also done painting and loads of just different artistic things. Another question that I've had is, what is the first thing that you are doing after lockdown? I will be going to see my boyfriend, as cheesy as it is and as kind of stereotypical as it is. That is the first thing that I will be going and doing. We've been going on socially distanced walks, which is obviously great within the situation that we're all in. However, it doesn't come anywhere near as close as a proper cuddle. Last of all, what advice would you give to your younger self knowing what you do now? Probably to not care about what people say. I kind of went through a phase in high school where it felt as if everyone was kind of picking on me and passing judgment on things that I did and clothes that I wore and how I looked, especially weight-wise as well.
So I would just tell myself to block them out, not listen, and just do, wear, say, eat anything that I felt I wanted at the time. Especially, like I say, with it being during my high school years, I feel like it's all kind of clouded over some of the amazing memories that I've had from there. So, yeah, not to care and to just do what makes me happy, because people come and go, school years come and go, you will never be with that same group of people forever, and you will always be within yourself. You will always have your own company, your own style, your own body. So learn to love it, because it's the only one you're going to get. That went extremely deep and I didn't expect it to be that deep, but yeah.
Okie dokie, so that is all of the questions I have had on my Instagram. Like I said earlier, there is a link in the description which will take you to my Instagram page if you want to make sure to be a part of this next time I do something similar. Thank you to everybody who has asked me a question. I really appreciate it. I hope you have enjoyed the answers as well. If you'd like to see more of my face, then make sure to subscribe and please like and comment on this video. And apart from that then guys, I will see you next time. Bye guys.